Hey Vaughn, today we're gonna plan my dream wedding. Woohoo! Um, we're planning on having the wedding next year, maybe sometime in May, June, July, August, September, October, in that kind of time frame. Um, and yeah, this stream will just be me going through all the logistics, planning the venue, things like that. So hope you stick around and have fun. Okay, these are some of our logistics that we have going on here. Let me actually push this to the side. Okay, and so some things that we have going on. We have a couple of options that we're considering right now. But these are kind of like two of the things we have going on. Okay, first thing is that we have our guest list of around 78 people. Our venue, we're choosing between two. One of them is a hotel wedding at the Westin, or the second one is at the Museum of Nature and Science in Denver, which is so cool. So today we're basically planning the logistics of how much it would cost, and all those like bits and bobs for a wedding at the museum, which I think would be so cool to have. This is my dream wedding. This probably may or may not happen. We've been saving up money for it, so hopefully it'll go well. Hey Smack, how's it going? So yeah, that's the plan right now. So the stuff over here, this is What was I saying? Oh yeah, this is for the one of the other events. I can put that here. Hotel wedding. Let me pull up. This is the venue for hotel wedding. Just go to an Applebee's for a wedding. I mean, yeah, I don't think they could fit around 100 people, a little under 100 people. Just rent out the whole Applebee's. Okay. I just leave this aside for now. A night to remember. Seriously. Okay. I don't like this. Changing music. Why did I do that? Okay. I told my friend for his bachelor party we're taking to Vegas and we're doing roofies. Wow. That'll be a night to not remember because you'll be so high. I feel like a bachelor party in Vegas is so cliche. But you do you. I feel like we're not gonna have a bachelor or bachelorette party. Just not because I don't have friends. Don't get me wrong. I don't have friends. But I don't know. I just have no interest in them. So yeah. Let me grab some water real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's see what we've got going on here. Space rental. So that includes dining, cocktail tables, chairs, china, silverware, glassware, and in-house wet linens for up to 350 guests. Okay. Rentals are charged $9 per person for dinner and $7 per person for a reception. Okay. So dining rentals, that'll be 9 times do multiply 9 times 78. So that's $702 just for tables and linens and everything. Okay. That's super cool. This is starting off strong. Okay, see what's next. Additional rentals must be coordinated with our exclusive rental provider through your ESR. Labor for setup, teardown, and general cleaning. Access to one of our permanent exhibits in proximity to rental space. Complimentary covered and surface parking, approximately 800 spaces. General admission, museum admission is included in daytime rentals. Most special requests can be accommodated. Costs and fees will depend on the request. Please inquire for a quote. Okay. So the below capacities reflect maximum allowed, not including the addition of tables, setting decor, and other furniture, etc. Okay. So to the rent out the entire museum is $25,000. Whew. That's crazy. Okay. So this does include entry to the museum, which would be super cool. We're planning for maybe like a lunch reception, lunch dinner. So that would be super cool because their museum closes at 9 and they basically have it open until 9 o'clock. So you can basically be there from noon to 9, which is cool. Why are weddings so expensive? Seriously, man. Why are they so expensive? So this is my dream wedding. I'm hoping to at least get something done, something realistic. So we'll see. We'll plan out like the maximum and then we'll plan out the more realistic version. So these are the different atriums, different floorings. So we're looking for one that will hold about 100. Okay, and I need to look at pictures for these. I have this pulled up. And we want to do something that's... I wonder if banks will start giving out loans for weddings. I'm sure they probably do. The Stratton Lounge sounds pretty nice. Oh, banquet's only 60 people. The Cheslin Lobby might be an option. That's 150 for a banquet. Let's see. The Science Atrium. I don't think they have this in here. It might be this one. Multi-level space environment for events. Areas enhanced by ultra high definition imagination screen. Ooh, that might be good because I wanted to have an AV system as well. And then the Betcher Plaza, that's about 800 for a reception. That's too big. So let's look at the Cheslin Lounge or lobby. I think that's here. Hello. This guy. Which is not bad. We can probably put the table right here, something like that. We can figure out the logistics later, but for now, we'll do Cheslin lobby. That's $3,000. Gulp. Okay. And then, oh, they're actually the same price. Let's see, it's slightly bigger. Maybe MFEC Science Atrium. That's 3K. And looks like these community rooms are too small. Theaters, we're not looking for a theater. Okay, the evening events require $30 per person minimum on food. Room rental, bar fees, required security, AV packages are additional costs. Depending on service needs, additional catering labor may be required and charged at 30 per hour, 4-hour minimum. Okay, we're planning on maybe like a 3-hour wedding. Okay. Let's see. Museum have exclusive rental proprietor. All items need to be approved, arranged through your ESR. All rentals, despite vendor or vendor practice, will incur standard service charge for handling. Okay, let's see. Deposit is client's reservation is guaranteed only if the museum receives the card deposit, the sales and catering contract signed by the client, and the museum's credit card form filled out and signed. Okay. I don't know about the credit card form. Do they have to sign up for a credit card, or is that just... That makes no sense to me. Did I see the new Avatar movie? I haven't. Have you seen it? I just seen clips of it circulating online. I'm trying to move this down a little bit. There we go. Okay, all food, beverages, and audiovisual equipment are subject to 24 service charge and current state and local taxes. Okay. Oof, this is stacking up. Okay, so no balloons, confetti, birdseed, glitter, or other loose decor items such as synthetic snow or flower petals. Decorations may not be taped or tacked to any wall surfaces. Candles, votives, and hurricane lamps must comply with the city fire codes. Gasoline, propane, or electric heater, grills, or similar devices are prohibited. All freestanding and/or table decorations must be fireproof, pass the museum standards for safety, and be appropriate for the museum setting. Decoration, floor arrangements, and entertainment equipment load in and removal are the responsibility for the client and must be completed immediately following the event. I don't know if we're gonna have flower arrangements. We'll see. We'll see how this stacks up and if there's even budget for flowers. I'm okay with just a clean look like they have here. I guess they do have flowers. I don't care about flowers. They all got taken down. Did you see it? No. Oh. I saw, dude, Zuko and Sokka in those clips. Crazy. The animators worked overtime on them. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Requires that security be present at all times during the rental period. One or more security personnel may be required depending on the size and scope of your event. Security will be scheduled 30 minutes prior to the event's start time and 30 minutes after the event. Additional security may be required for load. Museum security is 35 per hour per officer and 4-hour minimum. Okay, so that means the venue itself has to be a 4-hour minimum. So that's something to note. Okay, and then we have security be 35 per hour per officer. Then if it was, we had one guy, I'm sure it has to be two because it's probably one per 50 people. I'm just assuming. That'll be 2 officers for 4 hours at $35 an hour. Let's do math here. Multiply. I'll just do the math on a calculator. So we have 4 of these guys, $35. Wait, 35 times 2, 70 times 4, 280 for 4 hours. Okay. So you need police coverage when alcohol is served. Okay, it'll be a no alcohol event. Especially because you don't want to be fucking drunk at the museum with priceless fossils, skeleton bones, all those sorts of things. So no alcohol. Makes things easier too. Okay, AV stuff. Let's see. Where is our guy? Because we have the lobby, right? What the? If you send a customized playlist, licensing and restrictions apply. Not all songs may be available. That's weird. Okay, the AV services. For the Family Exploration Center, you can have 4 microphones, a podium, laptop, computer audio, LED screen. Program recording available for additional 200. Okay, so we basically want the standard because this is just one static image and we don't want that. Man, they really monopolize on every little thing. Jeez. And then background music, you have to pay an extra $50. That's so dumb. I know. Hi, Caleb. So of course we want background music. We don't want an empty sounding room. Okay. I think that's if it's like this guy. If we do the Shesselman lobby, this will still be the same. And the AV services here will probably be a portable audio system. And then a mobile presentation screen. It'll be 300 and then, oops, 280, 300, and then 250. And lights. I mean, it's lunchtime, so I feel like we don't really need lights. That's more of a nighttime type of thing. Ceremony fee? Oh. What the? Okay, ceremonies may only occur in conjunction with a booked reception fee here at the museum and must follow the museum's general terms and conditions. Clients are responsible for appointing day of coordinator to act as the liaison between wedding party and banquet managers. The day of coordinator is responsible for orchestrating ceremony timing, reception details, as well as oversee decor installation and removal. So ceremony fee is a grand. Setup and teardown of theater-style seating for guest count. Chairs and chair covers for up to 150 guests. Standard sound system with microphone and speaker. 1 30-minute rehearsal. And then a private suite is available. Okay. We're not having a ceremony. We'll just do a reception. That's crazy. So far, let's see how this is adding up. Totals. Okay. And dance floor is a grand. Dang. Okay. We're not gonna dance. Oh, you can have curator tours or lectures. $500 per tour. 12 per group. Oh, that's crazy. No, everyone can go look around by themselves. Okay. So these are just venue costs alone. It'll be cheaper to go with the lobby by what, $200? Okay. The event menus. Okay, this is an updated menu. So I looked at their menu that they have listed on their website, but it looks like this is an updated one. Let's see. All right, let's do food. This will be. Do we want to do hors d'oeuvres? Service charge and tax. Oh, we did do service charge. Service charge. That's 24%. Multiply this, comma, 0.24. Equals this sum of 4,000 and this. Okay. Multiply this, comma, 0.24 $300 difference. Okay. Now let's think food. That's already half the budget. Okay, so our budget's 10K. This is already a little over half the budget. Cool, cool, cool. Super cool. Ooh, bison tartare? That's bougie. Served on a crostini with shallot, caper, hard-boiled egg, and Dijon mustard. Fire and spice beef tenderloin, onion jam, Colorado micro seeds on toast point. Hot orders. Ooh, vegetable samosa sounds good. 25-piece max minimum of each selection. Crispy polenta cakes, fresh mozzarella, tomato jam, and cilantro pesto. Ooh, that's out. I can't eat pesto. Let's see. Coconut shrimp would be nice, but I don't know if some people have a shrimp allergy. Fried oysters. Dang. They've got very interesting things. They even have braised Colorado lamb, fennel braised lamb, Parmesan risotto cake, and truffle oil. Truffle meatball. Beef Parmesan cheese fondue. That sounds good. Ginger chicken pot sticker, lemon, ginger, cilantro salad, and hoisin glaze. That sounds good. They even have yakitori chicken skewers. Who is the chef behind this? These are very like Asian flavors for a museum of nature and science. Culinary displays. Looks like they got a cheese board, charcuterie board, fruit display, bruschetta bar, chips and dip, and crudité. I'm okay with any of those. Carving station. Okay. This is where it gets bougie. If you get prime rib, it's $750 and it serves 30. So just for us, we would need serving of 80 at least. So we would do 90. Dang. That's $2,000 just on prime rib. Baked salmon Wellington? That's interesting. So instead of a beef Wellington, it's salmon. I've never heard of that before. Okay. Other things that we have to consider, dietary restrictions. We have vegans, vegetarians, and no pork. So those are the three. So we can only have beef, fish, chicken, and vegetables. So those are the 4 categories we're going with. Let's see. Carving station. So it's $150 per chef for 2 hours of service. Jeez Louise. We're gonna hit our 10K mark. Exhibition stations. Italian pasta station, street tacos, quesadilla station, Asian bowl station, build your own salad station. I'll pass on that. Okay, here we go. Plated dinners. So we're going to compare and contrast plated dinners versus buffets as well. Okay. Let's start on that. So we're going to do menu 1, which is going to be beef. Menu 2, which is going to be chicken. Menu 3, which is going to be... I'm not going to do seafood because I feel like seafood can be a bit polarizing for some people. We'll do veggie. So we'll have 3 options. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Some salads and plated appetizers. Museum classics. Mixed field greens, cherry tomatoes, cucumber, carrot spirals, radish, and roasted shallot dressing. Classic Caesar. Super fruit salad. Beet carpaccio. Roasted beets, watermelon radish, crumbled goat cheese, microgreens, and pumpkin seed vinaigrette. That sounds pretty good to me. Goat cheese and pear. Leafy reds and greens, candied walnuts, port, poached pears, goat cheese, and apple cider vinaigrette. That sounds good too. And then mini wedge, baby iceberg, blue cheese, candied bacon, tomatoes, and blue cheese dressing. I feel like that one might be a bit difficult for people to eat. Same with the beets. I feel like some people might not like beets. We're gonna do museum classic. I feel like, yeah, let's do museum classic. It's $9 a person. Entrees, let's see. Ooh, filet mignon and crab Oscar. What is a crab Oscar? Oh, I see. It's crab on top of filet mignon. Okay, I feel like that might be a bit polarizing, so we won't go with that. Pork loin, that's eliminated chicken and merguez sausage. We don't know what the sausage is made out of, so we can't do that. Char siu glazed salmon and sesame scallop. Char siu is normally pork. I guess it's glazed over salmon. Egg fried rice, seasoned vegetables, ginger lemongrass, beurre blanc. We might have to pass on those. Poultry. Herb roasted chicken breast. I feel like chicken breast could go so dry so quick. Pan-seared achiote chicken. What's achiote chicken? I see. Marinated in a blend of annatto paste, orange or lime juice, vinegar, garlic, and spices like cumin or oregano. It's from the Yucatan Peninsula. I see. That sounds good. What else do we have? Duck breast. Chicken caccaroni. What is that? Cacciatore. Italian Hunter-style dish most commonly made with braised chicken or rabbit, cooked with onions, herbs, tomatoes, and often bell peppers, mushroom, and wine. It means Hunter in Italian, known for its hearty, comforting, and flexible nature. Served over pasta, polenta, or potatoes. Let's see, ours is served over gnocchi. That sounds pretty good. Okay, and then coconut braised chicken, which is, that also sounds so good. What is papadam? Okay. Indian cracker or flatbread made from lentil, chickpeas, or rice flour, seasoned with spices like cumin and chili, and then fried, roasted, or microwaved until crunchy. That could be good too. I feel like if I were to get something, I would go for the coconut curry, but the cacciatore sounds good too. Because they're both braised. But then the gnocchi sounds better than the rice. Sounds better. I feel like coconut curry might be better. That's gonna be 30 bucks. Oh, but the gnocchi. Okay. Moving on. We've got our beef menu. Beef tenderloin, filet mignon, crusted pork loin, lamb loin, and boneless beef short ribs. See, the short ribs sound good because there's creamy corn polenta, charred asparagus, and a red wine demi-glaze. But the filet mignon has herb roasted potatoes, seasoned vegetables, mushroom, and pearl onion demi-glaze. The only thing with filet mignon is that it's so small, so I don't know if people would get full from it. So for that reason, I'm gonna go boneless braised beef short ribs. Okay, and then for our vegetarians, we've got roasted seasonal vegetables, a vegetable lasagna, vegetable paella, sweet potato curry, spaghetti squash, stuffed portobello, and stuffed zucchini. What is a paella? Spanish rice dish. So if it was a vegetable paella. I feel like we do have a vegan person, so either that or the spaghetti squash stuffed portobello. And spaghetti squash is pretty good. But I feel like the paella gives like something interesting to eat. Peas, piquillo peppers, portobello mushrooms, and saffron rice. I love spaghetti squash. We'll go vegetable paella. That's $25. And then dessert, I guess. There's no appetizer? Or did I pass by the appetizer? Oh, I guess salad or an appetizer. Let's be bougie. Let's bring this down. And we'll do a appetizer. We'll do the beet carpaccio for the appetizer. That would be $9. Just because I feel like I'd want my guests to leave full. Security? Hi, Jesse. Yeah, you have to have security. It's crazy. So I don't know if we're gonna have a wedding anymore, to be honest. We're planning the menu right now for what we want to eat. Are you a beef person, chicken person, or a veggie person? Because I'll tell you the options of what we got going on. And then dessert. Because there will be alcohol and people will be wild. No, if you have alcohol, you need to hire the police to stand by. Because this venue is at the Museum of Nature and Science. So you have to have extra security. This is just standard security, so our wedding will be no alcohol because I don't want to hire the police. Do you have to pay for your food? No, you do not have to pay for your food. So what we got going on is a braised short rib for beef, coconut curry for chicken, and then a vegetable paella for veggie. Going with the beef? Okay. Good choice. Now with the pick dessert. For dessert, let's see. Looks like there's nothing vegan, which is kind of upsetting. The most expensive option since I don't have to pay. Well, the chicken and the beef are the same price. So it's truly dealer's choice. Okay. And then for dessert, we're not gonna have a cake, so we'll do a plated dessert instead. So here are the options that I think I would want. Pot de creme, which is dark chocolate and fresh berries. A lavender creme brulee with candied violet and blueberries. Caramel mousse and apple compote. An apple compote with caramel mousse, crunchy sable unsalted caramel. That sounds so good. Or tiramisu. Mascarpone mousse, coffee soaked ladyfinger. Short rib is always 50-50 to me because it's small. Ooh, that is something good to note. Okay, but would you have short rib or filet mignon? Because they're both small. That's the one I'm choosing between right now. Are there pictures of the food? Unfortunately, no. I wish there were. You have to use your mind's eye, your imagination. Also, we're going to be visiting the venue too, so short rib is easier to mess up. It's boneless. So if that helps at all. Soup? No soup. Mac, I'll just give you soup just for you. Ramen. Okay. I'll give you some instant ramen. Curry is close enough. That's true. It is braised coconut curry. So filet mignon for all you bougie bitches. You know, pick this short rib of the mignon because I would expect to get more food. See? That's what I also thought because the filet mignon is so small. Because I want you guys to leave full, not leave hungry. Try deer. I have tried deer. It's okay. It's a little gamey for me. It would just be 1 or 2 bites. Exactly. Okay. We'll do the short rib. $30. So then maybe we'll tweak the chicken. So for chicken, it could be either a herb roasted chicken breast. Here, I'll make this bigger so you can see. Seared achiote chicken, crispy duck breast, chicken cacciatore, and coconut curry braised chicken. So my choices between were the chicken cacciatore and the curry, because the cacciatore has gnocchi in it, which I feel like would be really good. Do you eat bones? I don't eat bones. What for dessert? Okay. Dessert we've got going on pot de creme, which is dark chocolate and fresh berries. Some people like eating the bone and getting the marrow. That's true, but these ones are boneless. They don't have an option for bones. Are you a marrow sucker? You are not. Okay. Good to know. But it's always good to have that option for people. I don't mess with the bones. Okay, we got pot de creme, which is dark chocolate and fresh berries. We've got a lavender creme brulee with candied violet and blueberries. Caramel mousse and apple compote with crunchy sable and salted caramel, and a tiramisu. I am leaning towards pot de creme because I feel you can't go wrong with dark chocolate and berries. But I feel like the lavender creme brulee is very interesting. Same with the caramel mousse and apple compote. Tiramisu is tiramisu. It's always good. But I feel like I want to do something different. Only one pick for dessert? We could pick 2, but it would depend on each menu, right? So if you pick coconut curry, maybe you can get apple compote, but if you pick beef, you could get a lavender creme brulee. So I'd rather have that standard across the board. Desserts suck for me because I'm allergic to nuts and everything has nuts. Oof. That's rough. What kind of nuts? I say the pot and the mousse. Right? I Those are the two I'm going around right now. I feel like pot de cream would be a good palate cleanser since it's dark chocolate, but I don't know how about salted caramel because sometimes salted caramel can be hit or miss. All of them. Koku? Which one's Koku? Hi, Ocean. That's true. Maybe I'll have an option. Do pot de cream. That's $9. And I'll just put $9 across the board. The caramel is $11. Maybe we'll have 2 desserts. Coconut curry is the go-to choice. I agree. Because the guest menu is majority Asian people. So I feel like that would cater to the Asian population. Okay, let's do totals. So the total for the beef menu is $68. $68. And then I feel like the vegetarian one will be the cheapest at $63. You never named your spreadsheet? I did not. I had to do this for my wedding too. We had a guest that had all these allergies and diet restrictions, so we planned options for her. Then she didn't even go to the wedding. She canceled the night before. So I couldn't even give her spot up to some. That's so annoying and so rude. Oh my goodness. So it's just a wasted plate of dinner. If you do that at my wedding, you're like blacklisted from my friends. Friend list, you know. You're not my friend anymore. How do you RSVP for something? Oh, annoyed about the spot because I had a really small wedding. How big was your wedding? The space was very limited. Yeah, I bet. And I'm sure you combed through every single person in your friend list and chose her specifically. And then for her to not even show is crazy work. I don't think I'll be able to make my sister's wedding because of the work. Honestly, what you could do, Smack, is just bring your own food. Or you eat before the wedding. And you just come full. So you don't have to worry about that and you just can eat dessert or something. Or you can't eat dessert, but you can eat like salad or something like that. That's so small. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're working. Damn. And I said no kids, and my cousin showed with his kid. No. That's crazy. Originally, I wanted this wedding to be no kids because I didn't want some of my cousins to show up. Oh, that's so annoying. But because this is at the Museum of Nature and Science, I feel like everyone will want to bring their kids and their kids' kids and their kids' friends. So I'm just kind of like at a loss. The good thing about a small wedding is that it didn't cost much. If you don't mind me asking, how much did you pay for yours? Because I think we're racking up. It's looking like 10K. That's really good. That's very good. 2K was for feeding them. That's really good then. If it was 30 people, 32 people. Did you have a bougie menu? What is that? Math. 2,000 divided by 32 people. 62. Oh yeah, that's about how much we're doing. Okay. Best wedding idea is to do a courthouse wedding, sign a prenup, and go to Chili's afterwards. That's what me and Juhan did. We didn't go to Chili's, but we did our wedding vows already. Went to the courthouse, signed our paperwork. We went to our favorite cafe and our favorite restaurant, got free stuff, and that was our day. Ooh, reception at this restaurant in Beverly Hills. That's nice. I feel like when you have a small wedding, it's easier to do something like that. Because if it was just family, I feel like we would just rent out a restaurant and do that. Because I think just our family alone, it would be what? 5, 9, 10, 11. That's immediate family. Wait. No aunts, no nothing. No grandmas. I saw someone rent out Disneyland for the night. It was $20,000. Oh! Oh my god. That would be cool though. I've never been to Disneyland. It was 22 per head. They had options for appetizers, entree, and dessert. Oh, okay, so everyone had an option. Google the cost for a wedding at Disney. How much is a wedding at Disney? Oh my goodness, 15K for a small early morning wedding, and it can exceed for $100,000. That's crazy. And ideally, this would be what? 50 something bucks? Let me do the totals without dessert. That's 48 bucks. I feel like it would be only worth it if you get to stay for like a week. I agree. I feel like Disney for the day is not enough. Okay, so these are the plated dinners. We're gonna try to plan a buffet as another option. I was looking through these and I didn't really like any of the buffet packages because there weren't any vegetarian or vegan options. They did have a lot of choices. My budget for the wedding, we're looking at like around 10K. We're open to if it goes a little bit more because this is kind of like our dream wedding destination, which is the Museum of Nature and Science. That'd be so crazy. Am I being known for saying getting a game truck? What does that even mean? I like the idea of having it in a museum. That sounds fun. Yeah, and you can go to the museum after the wedding is done. And they have a planetarium and IMAX theater. So that's an option after the wedding. So it'll be kind of like a lunch wedding. And then afterwards you have all day to spend at the museum until 9 p.m. They have a trailer that has video games to play. That's bougie. I don't got money like that. You have to think about the power and then the internet that you need. And if you're gonna do PC or console. And if it's a trailer, that's not gonna fit that many people. You're not renting out the whole museum. No, we're renting out a room, and then afterwards they have public hours. So like the museum admission is included with the cost of the venue. Yep, exactly. Tickets to the museum. I know. Isn't that so exciting? I'm so excited. I found this venue today and I was like, oh my god, I have to start planning this now. We're thinking, excuse me, um, maybe May, but it's gonna be a Friday. Um, May or maybe during the summertime. Do you like museums a lot? I do. I really like museums. Okay. Let's plan the buffet. Make your own buffet. Is it? Oh, it's in Denver. Denver Museum of Nature and Science. Okay. So let's pick out our salads. Looks like none of these salads are vegan somehow. But we'll do a museum classic salad just because we have that already in our other one. It's like it's cheaper at the buffet, $7. One in Philly called Ben Franklin Museum has a train that you can ride, a giant steam locomotive, and you get to control it. That's pretty sick. That's huge for all the train nerds. Okay, and then a starch. Polenta. What's a polenta? Cornmeal. Green chili and cheddar polenta. I see. It's kind of like grits. Green chili and cheddar polenta sounds good. But it has cheese in it. What is mide poi? I see. It's just celery, carrots, and onions. May date 100%? No, it's not 100%. We still pretty flexible with our dates right now. The only thing is that there's school for my little sister, so we have to work around that. Or maybe she'll just take the day off, to be honest. But summer break would be easier because also I have people in college that are coming. So maybe it'll just be during summertime. Because the thing about May is that people are getting out of school, so it's field trip season. I don't want to be at the freaking museum during field trip season. 2-hour flight for me. I know. It's not too bad. I'm so excited to meet you and Justine in person. Oh my gosh. That's so exciting. It's like, it's starting to feel like reality, even though I haven't booked anything yet, but just having an idea of a venue and just planning this, it's so exciting. Expect things to go wrong on the day? Yeah, I figured. But I can only be so bright-eyed, bushy-tailed for so long until all these totals I calculate and then realize that I can't have this wedding. Oh my gosh, I'll tell you the alternative to this wedding. So, alternative is doing it at a hotel, inside of a ballroom or something, and we're gonna have casino night where there's a bunch of people who are doing casino stuff, like all the gambling tables, and it comes with the people who are the officiants, or like the, what are those people called? The gambling house. And so they teach you how to play, and you can play with fake money. And we have gift baskets that we're gonna give out to people. Okay, so you play, you have chips, and the chips you can return for tickets. And those tickets you can use to put your name in for a raffle. And so these are the prizes. Our cake was wrong. I forgot our League of Legend cake toppers, and people were like, no! The flowers we ordered were not the same color. You didn't play League on your wedding day. Fake money, yeah. It's easier to do that than use real money. Because my company party did this casino night, and it was so much fun. Especially when playing with fake money that's not yours. Yes, someone will teach you how to play poker. And because the guest list is so small, I feel like it's easier for you to have like trial runs, like tutorial runs. So the presents it's gonna be gift cards for everything. It's gonna be $100 AMC gift card, Topgolf, Fogo de Chao, Panda Express, Chipotle, $100 Steam gift card, $40 Tinder gift card, Legos, Google Play or Apple Play, and then Barnes and Noble gift card and an Amazon gift card. So we're budgeting around $800, $900 for all the presents. There's no risk feeling behind it when you lose hundreds of dollars in one play. Hey, that means you can't put in your money for a raffle. Yes, Tinder, because we met on Tinder, so we want to gift our single friends the gift of Tinder. So maybe one day they'll find the love of their life on Tinder. I can use Tinder for a whole year and I get one match. You're not utilizing your profile correctly then. Do the guests get to pick or is it random? You get to pick. So basically I'll have like little boxes that you can put your ticket in. And so we'll draw from that box. I'm just an ugly bastard. Hey. Have more confidence. Confidence will get you a lot of places. Watching people browse Tinder is so entertaining. It is so entertaining. I love it. I wasted so much time. Before Instagram Reels or TikTok were a thing, all I did was scroll through Tinder. Especially before they had the swipe limit. I was just there all the time. Jesse, what would, in Smack, if you were to put in your cards and win something, what would you want to win? AMC or Amazon? Okay. Good choices, good choices. Amy is confident the commanders that try to take over Russia in the winter. I don't know if that's very confident. Top Golf? I love Top Golf. Good choice. AMC because I'm subscribed to this, so I go to movies every month. Oh, nice. That's a like fun date idea. Amazon because Amazon, yeah. $50 on Amazon, you can get whatever the hell you want. We did the Google Play, like Apple Cash, whatever, because I feel like all of our friends are into gacha games, so we can give them like free pulls. You're gonna see a movie tomorrow night? What are you gonna go see? The joke is that they thought they could take over, but they failed miserably. I figured. Exit A. Oh, the Subway game. Did they make it into a horror game? A horror movie? I hope it's good. You like horror? I can't do horror. I'm literally sitting there like this the whole time. Like this. I didn't play, but I saw Lyric play some of it. Oh, okay. Justine hates scary movies. Why are you guys going to see that then? Or does she not know? Horror is the best. I can't do horror. Juhan loves horror though. I have to beg her to go. I did try to play Resident Evil. And then it was so scary. And then I stopped playing. Don't remind everyone, Smack. You did not have to do that. We have a menu to plan, guys. I'm gonna just put green chili and cheddar polenta because that sounds good. Protein. We have a couple couple options for this. We have flank steak with chimichurri, sesame chicken, sriracha chicken with mango relish, achiote chicken with orange mojo, beef barbacoa, and the braised boneless short ribs as well. I want to have one beef and one chicken. I feel like the flank steak with chimichurri would be really good. Taco bar for his wedding. How was that? That sounds good. If I could, I would rent out a taco truck and just feed everyone tacos. But most people that I have are veggie or vegetarian. There's probably like lard or something like that that you use. Amazing, I bet. We'll do flank steak. That's $15 a pop. And then I feel like sesame chicken is good. Just for the candy chicken lovers out there. Vegetables. We can do glazed baby French carrots. I love French carrots. And then maybe roasted Brussels sprouts? That sounds good. I love Brussels sprouts. And then we have the vegetarian entree. This would be sweet potato and vegetable mushu, quinoa salad cabbage rolls, or vegetable lasagna. Lasagna is out because there's cheese. So maybe the quinoa salad cabbage roll? The mushu sounds good too, though. I don't know what a mushu is. What is that? I see. Wait, that actually sounds better. That sounds better. Okay, now for dessert. This is where we can pick options. So we'll do the pâte de cream. Looks like this one's chocolate coconut because it's vegan. That's $7. And then looks like they don't have the caramel. So maybe we'll do a red velvet. Any gluten-free? I think majority of these are gluten-free. But we don't have any gluten-free people coming, so that helps eliminate that obstacle. Hmm. Maybe red velvet cake? I feel like that's easy. Crowd pleaser. That's $6 bucks. Oh, there's vegan desserts too. Some butter brownies, raspberry bars. Raspberry bars are good. Lemon bars are good too. Maybe we'll do raspberry bars. Just to have something a bit tart after dinner. So total, that'll be some of that. $74 a person. I feel that's pretty good. And if we do multiply this and this, that's $5,000 on food. You're planning your wedding and I'm trying to update my resume to apply for a senior spot, but I'm not making much progress. You can do it! Maybe you need to set a timer. Like 15 minutes you're gonna work on it, and then like 5 minutes you're gonna take a break. I know, planning a wedding is just so exciting, Jesse. It's riveting. Okay. Overhead costs, buffet will be more expensive, but there is more food for people to eat. Distraction. You need Adderall or something? Dude, I wish I had Adderall. Banana pudding is underrated. I love banana pudding. The 6K for food. Especially with those Nilla wafers on top. So good. Okay, let's get our totals going. Almost got some on Thursday. No, what happened? Banana pudding milkshake sounds so good. Strawberry banana pudding. Oh no, you bought 3 of their pies. What kind of pies did you buy? Chocolate chips sound so good with that. I love a banana bread with chocolate chips. So good. 5-inch pies. Five inches. That is small. Like that big circumference wise. That big. If they were that small, Jesse, you could have definitely gotten the pudding. Peach cobbler, sweet potato, and chocolate cream for Justine. Ooh. I love a good sweet potato pie. I love peach cobbler. I love chocolate cream pies. Those sound so good. Yes, I would love to do a food tour. Oh my gosh. We do want to plan a trip to LA soon. We're going on our honeymoon. This is a bit backwards, but we're going on a honeymoon this October. And then we're going to do our wedding next year. So maybe next year we can go to LA. Okay, let's look at totals. This is where it's going to hurt. Let me do the service charge at the end, 24%. Let me see if this will copy and paste. No! Didn't work. Oh, there it is. Ooh! That does look good. I want some. That makes no sense. How does that work? Sum of this, comma. There we go. 10K. Oh! Okay. That's not even including the 24% service charge. Wedding overseas costs, that's probably even more expensive. So I feel like we need to budget out 15K. Just because of the service charges and everything. I didn't even do the freaking security. Did I? Oh, okay, I did. And then the dining rentals, I forgot to do that. 702. Yeah, this is gonna be a 1500 thing. If I could pick a place overseas, where would you go? For a wedding or for vacation? Wedding. I feel like a wedding in Cancun. Somewhere like tropical. I think that would be so fun. What about you? Where would you want to plan your dream destination wedding? Paris. Ooh, you bougie motherfucker. I'll fly to Paris for your wedding. And then we'll do the total for the lobby. These are all buffet prices, by the way. Wait, does this include... Okay, wait, that does include that. So I need to redo this. Greece or Italy on the ocean side. That sounds nice. With the Santorini beach. 24%. Oof! That sales tax. Or that freaking whatchamacallit. Okay, and then some... Oh my god, yeah. 15K. Nice sunset view? That would be a really nice sunset view. Alright guys, I'm starting a GoFundMe. Sponsor my wedding. First, it will be a little cheaper to do plated. I feel like buffet gives a lot more option for food. Alright, that's my dream wedding. It'll cost 15K for my dream wedding. That's not even including state or sales tax. Top donor gets to be a DJ? Hell yeah. I'll let you DJ. I'll feed you too. Just give me a playlist. I'll give you a playlist. That was a very productive stream. Once I get the information for the hotel, I feel like it would be easier to plan that one as well. Compare contrast. Because the museum would be so cool. I feel like that would be so worth it. But it depends on how significantly more expensive it is compared to the hotel. Because a hotel, I think the gambling would be so fun to do. I've done it at the company parties and they were so fun. So we'll see. Our current budget is $15,000. We'll see how much we can save up by next May. Do they allow drinking? Not at the museum. No drinking at the museum. We can do alcohol at the hotel though. And that would make it easier for people to book a room at the hotel, get drunk, and stay at the hotel afterwards. So that's one other thing. Because for the museum, you can't get drunk. It's kind of far to go to the nearest bar. So that's another thing. But me and Juhan, we're not that big drinkers, but our friends are. So we'll see. Maybe we can play drinking games at the hotel. I also don't want to be belligerent for my wedding. So the reception with the museum too. Yeah, it'll all be at the museum. I don't have to drink that much. I feel like for me, I get so drunk so fast. Just even off of like a shot. So it's hard for me to gauge my levels of alcohol. Also, I don't want my face to be red day of my wedding. Because Asian glow, you get so red and so like hot from all of the alcohol, including the neck. I'll drink enough for the both of us. Yeah, see? There's the guy who'll drink the entire, like, hotel dry. Have an accountability buddy. It's my wedding. No one's gonna keep me accountable. They'll be like, yeah, drink more. Shots, shots, shots. I can't ever get drunk because I'm always driving. Yeah. Family members? Nah. They'll be like, it's your wedding. Have fun. See, that's the thing about if it's at the hotel, Jesse. Then you can just stay at the hotel after you're drunk. So there's pros and cons to both, right? That's also another thing. If it's at the museum, people have to Uber everywhere. And it's kind of like hard to have a hotel. Definitely gonna Irish goodbye at my sister's wedding. No, you should always say goodbye. I hate when people do Irish goodbyes. You always have to say goodbye to the host. I'm Irish. That doesn't matter. That was fun. That's just a goodbye. That's what I'm saying. Well, when I get more information on that. Oh my god, Jesse. I hope that was worth it. I hope that was so fun for you. Yes, it works again. I fixed it. That was so loud. Yay! Yeah, totally. That's so awesome. Thank you, Odette, for fixing it. Again, don't play it again. My ears are gonna bleed out. I know, it did scare the piss out of me too. I thought it was you, Smack. Does a sheep one sound like? I don't know. I think. Which one did you do? Just Screamer? Everyone's playing Dark Souls. Sheep Scream is 10k. Yeah. Maybe for a reason. I don't remember what it sounds like. It's been so long. And you wasted 5k just for that? You could have saved up for Sheep Screamer. I know. Can I get a refund? No. I have no mods here. You used your chance, Jesse. I'm just not happy with the product. I want my money back. Sorry, no refunds, no exchanges. Final sale. Well, that's all I really wanted to do today. Thanks for hanging out. I think I'm just gonna end stream here. I feel pretty good. Very productive. So yeah. I'll see you guys next time when the hotel wedding stuff comes up. Thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Jesse, finish your stuff. You got this. Do you think Avatar Zuko? Yeah, 100%. I definitely think Zuko and Katara should have been married. That's not unpopular. I wrote nothing this whole time. No. I'm gonna end stream and you're gonna be productive. You can do this. Well. Bye, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.